Have you ever shat yourself? Like, I'm not talking about, not like when you've been a bit sick and you've got a bit of a belly thing or something like that, and you might just give it a little bit of a and you accidentally blow a little bit of a chunk. Yep. Yeah, I mean like full blown loading up your Levi's.
Not a chance. No,
never done it. Okay, yeah, no. Good. Right, that's the correct answer. So I was out there a little while ago with two of my mates, and we're having a big night, and we haven't had a night like that in I reckon 20 years. Oh, and we had a huge night. Yep. And I've got this mate who lives like 3 houses up the road from me. Yeah. And he's a top bloke. He's a fucking legend. He's always there when I need him or need a favour or something like that. But anyway, we've had a big night, and I've organised us to get an Uber home, and my other mate was staying at my place. So we've all piled out of the Uber out in front of my neighbour's house, and my mate who lives up the road, look, I'll just call him Trav because that's his name. So Trav stumbled out of the Uber and just fucking like passed out on my neighbour's nature strip. And my other mate's like, oh, we'll get him inside. And I'm like, oh, fucking leave him there. He'll be all right. He lives 2 houses up the road. Let's go inside. It's late. I've got to go to bed. We've
you left him there?
Inside. Yeah, we just fucking left him there.
Good mate. Just remind me not to get drunk with you.
we just left him there. And we've gone inside, and of course we've been noisy and shit. I woke up the boss, and she didn't say anything, but she knew that we'd got home at 4:15. Yeah, and then anyway, Trav's missus and the boss are like really good friends. So in the morning, Trav's missus rings the boss, and she goes, "What time did the boys get home last night?" And she goes, "Oh, they stumbled in about 4:15." And she goes, "Oh, all right." She goes, "What time did Trav get home?" And she goes, "Oh, about 4:20." So he wasn't there for very long. So he got up, stumbled in, and she goes, he fucking came in the front door. He's gone into their bedroom, and they've got an ensuite off to the side. And she goes, I could just smell the shit. Oh. And he's fucking fully shat himself, but he's gone in through the bedroom into their ensuite, whipped his jeans off, ripped his socks off, flicked shit all up the wall, up both walls, climbed into the shower, he's washing himself. She's gone in there and she's cleaning it up, and she's like, gagging and cleaning it all up and stuff. He's just got out of the shower casually, dropped himself off, and fucking gone and passed out in bed. She goes, the smell was that bad, couldn't even sleep in the bedroom. She's gone and slept in the spare room. Yeah. But so I knew about all of this before I'd even spoken to Trav. And then Trav rings me at about, 4:00 the next day. And he goes, "Oh, how'd you pull up?" And I said, "Yeah, look, feeling a bit seedy, big night." And he goes, "Yep." And he just leads with, "I shat myself." And I'm like, "Oh, fucking really, mate?" I said, I already know the fucking story. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, fucking blah, blah, blah." He's just got no shame. But, yeah.
And he's your mate.
But he opens with that too.
Okay.
So the neighbours who live across the road from me, whose front lawn he was on when the incident happened, they come around a little while ago after the incident, and we're having a few drinks, and Trav's talking to the woman who lives over the road. First thing he says to her is, "Oh, I fucking shat myself on your front lawn." And she's a good sport. She's just pissing herself laughing, and then he just proceeds to tell her the whole fucking story. Like, no shame at all.
Wow, well, you got to love him.
I think everyone has a mate like that, though. We've all got a Trav, I think, in our lives. And if you don't have one, maybe you're it.
Maybe you're the Trav.
It could
so if you don't have a Trav, have a good long hard look at yourself, because you might be the Trav.
If you shat yourself
in someone else's life.
Podcast waves, speaking loud, blasting rants about the young crowd, riding high on boomer sneers, mocking all those millennial fears. Just tune in, hear the call, old school minds get off my lawn.
G'day, GOML Army, and welcome to episode 12 of the Get Off My Lawn podcast, the podcast that doesn't believe in taking long breaks between episodes or going to Diddy freak-offs anymore. I'm one of your hosts, Darren, and this is my co-host, Dave.
Hi there.
And thanks for taking some time out of your day to listen to us poke fun at the quirks of social media, millennials, Gen Z, and anything else that makes us laugh. Remember, you can look for us at Get Off My Lawn podcast on Facebook, and GOML Army on Insta, X, and YouTube. And don't forget, if you want to contribute to the show and get involved, you can send in your recommendations for content or things you'd like us to talk about on our Discord. Link will be in the description if I remember to put it in there. So anyway, Dave, now before we get to anything, I want to tell you the game we were talking about last time in our last episode, the driving game.
Oh, yep.
Yep, I'm at 13,500 points. So
fantastic.
that was just in a week. So
yeah, good. Oh, well, that'll happen when you're on the road all the time.
Yeah. So anyway, how you been, mate?
Yeah, good.
Good to hear. How about we just get straight into it?
Yeah.
Don't bore us. Get to the chorus. Everyone likes that. So anyway, let's get to some funny stuff. So first cab off the rank this week is, all right, let me just bring this up. So this is a young lady that's not happy with her lot in life, one of our Gen Z friends, and she looks like she's a little upset. So let's give her a listen and see what she's got to say.
I feel so secure in being single and being on my own, and I really enjoy it, but...
So she's crying, she's got red eyes, and she's sniffling. I'm not buying that she actually really is that happy. With
it doesn't look like it.
No. Wonder why. Let's hear.
The hardest factor of it is money. Like, it's so hard to feel so good being single, but wish so badly that you just had, like, a partner to be able to rely on a little bit as well. Like, you guys could both rely on each other when it comes to finances and stuff like that. Like,
I don't need a man, but I need a man.
I need a man. Exactly right. I'm a strong
or a woman, whatever.
Exactly. Hey, it's 2025. We're up with all that. Yep. I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need anyone unless
except for when I don't have enough money to do the shit that I want to
do. 2 words for you, love: sugar daddy. So,
rent, groceries. Just anything. Like, it's honestly so hard sometimes seeing my friends who are pretty much all in long-term relationships and living with their significant others. And meanwhile, I just made a spreadsheet of, like, the things that my money goes towards.
Could you imagine being in a long-term... There's a reason she's not in a long-term relationship.
Because she's fucking crazy.
She's crazy, and she'll be telling her partner how she doesn't need them because she's a strong, independent, Gen Z, girl of the future.
Yeah.
And how, sisters are doing it for themselves.
I would be really curious to know all the shit she's spending her money on.
Well, she's made a spreadsheet. Do you want to? I don't know if she itemizes it, but
no, I bet she does it.
She said she did.
Because I'm looking for a new apartment, and apartments are so expensive right now, especially just to live alone. Like, why do some places want you to, like, cough up over $2,000 for, like, a 300 square foot apartment that's like a studio apartment? It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I should be able to support myself on my income and be able to afford my rent. But I can't, because all of you crappy landlords out there want to charge literally an arm and a leg for me to be able to have a roof over my head.
Crappy landlords? You mean the ones that are giving you somewhere to live?
I love it how it's always someone else's fault.
Exactly right. You're right. It's always someone else's fault. That's real estate, supply and demand. That is what it is. And to be honest, I'm sure she voted for the government that put her in this position in the first place. This is a bit of an older clip, so I'm not talking about the current administration either. So let's see what she's got to sign off on.
Anyways, the point of this video is just say, for all of you girlies out there taking care of yourselves, I see you, because it is not easy to do. And I don't know, any girls who are out there being able to do that and, like, being able to pay their rent and also occasionally do things that they enjoy or maybe treat themselves to something every now and then. How are you doing it?
OnlyFans.
I was about to say, you read my mind. I was about to say, I need an OnlyFans drop, you know, the music or whatever it is for OnlyFans. You know, they have the Pornhub music that I'm told is Pornhub music. But,
I wouldn't know. Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
Is it? Yeah.
But I'm sure there's an OnlyFans jingle or sort of like drop that you could use. That would be perfect to put in there. But we need a producer. So anyone? so that's I'm with you. OnlyFans.
How are you doing
OnlyFans.
it? Because
show us your butthole.
I think I might be at my breaking point.
Well, that is your breaking point when they show the butthole. So anyway, that's another one of our young friends. Gotta love them. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. I think you'll love this one, Dave. This is right up your alley. So let me get this up and running and pull that back. And here she is.
2 things to know. I'm non-binary. I go by they, them. And I work in a store that is pretty much all women.
All right. So she's set to say she's non-binary. She goes by they, them. What does she look like, Dave?
Fucktard.
Yeah, well, maybe be a little bit more descriptive than fucktard. But, you know, people can't see what
yellow
we see.
and orange hair. She shaved massive chunks out of her eyebrows. Fucking those ear spreader things, massive earrings. I'm pretty sure it's a girl.
Yeah, well, I'll take your word for it. She's also got some piercings. Oh, let me just make this a bit bigger for you as well. There you go. You'll be able to see that even better.
Yeah. She's got a fair bit of shit in her face.
Yeah, she's got a fair bit of hardware going on. You know, Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, let's listen to a little bit more of what she's got to say.
So whenever they're like addressing us or when they're talking, they're always like, hey, ladies. So I've taken it upon myself as someone that is non-binary to use this to not listen. And whenever anyone addresses a group as ladies, I am not included. So when they say, hey, ladies, let's like stop talking, or hey, ladies, let's like get to work, I will do none of it because you're not talking to me. You're not talking to me. You're not talking to me. So I will not listen to anything that is said when it is started with, hey, ladies. I'm a theydy, not a lady. A theydy.
A theydy.
What a fucking idiot. No, I haven't.
A theydy. You've never heard of a
They
theydy
can't
before.
wait to give her the fucking ass.
Do you think she'd be a little bit hard to get along with at work?
She would be fucking hard work.
Especially because she doesn't listen. She doesn't know what's going on, so she's not listening. So
I'm sure if they said, hey, fucktard with the fucking yellow and orange hair, she'd go, you talking to me? Oh, clearly, you're the only fucktard with yellow and orange hair and all the shit in your face. Fucking mop the floors.
well, that would be more politically correct, wouldn't it? So they're not calling her a girl or a woman or a lady. They're fucktard with the yellow and orange hair. So they're just being descriptive and getting her attention. She would be hard work, seriously.
Oh, fucking hell. I don't know how these people have jobs. Like, I feel like it's already happening, though. It's getting to a point where society has just had enough of this type of bullshit.
Yep. Yeah, it is turning. The world is turning. So, and thankfully, we don't just deal with wokeism and and Gen Zs. There's a lot of other interesting individuals out there we can have some fun with. But it's still around. You know, all this pronoun bullshit's still around. So we still get to have some fun with that for a while as well. So they'll hang on for as long as they can. But so that was her. Or sorry, that was they.
Yeah, whatever. Lady. Whatever. Fucking idiot.
All right. So on to our next cab off the rank. Let's bring this up. All right. So let me set the stage for you for this one, Dave. It's a young girl. She's being interviewed on TV. And her name looks like on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook is Shy Tally. So she's got some butterfly tattoos on the neck and missing woman family sparks, I guess, some sort of a hunt for this girl. Anyway, she says this girl is coming on TV because her cousin's gone missing and she's going to make an impassioned plea to everyone to try and find her cousin.
Yes, ma'am. We just wanted to come home. My cousin has been missing for 3 days now. Me and my family, we've been out here in the woods looking for her. We've been looking everywhere for her. Yeah, but my thing is, my family is telling everybody that she may have gotten kidnapped. She weighed over 300 pounds. When have y'all ever seen somebody over 300 pounds get kidnapped? Who? Come on now. Who fighting her and put her in the car? Probably somewhere. I keep telling them she keep trying to be a foodie, one of the mukbangers type things. All they got to do is check every restaurant, but instead we out here checking the woods, the train tracks. We checking everywhere. The boyfriend don't know where she at. He don't care about where she at. He don't even like her. I like him. I like her boyfriend, so I know he not stun her. We just need her.
That was a quick change of attitude.
My cousin's missing. She might have been kidnapped, but her boyfriend's hot.
Oh yeah, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's a quick change in attitude. I'm getting the impression that she doesn't really care where her cousin is.
No,
so
Got to come home because she left. She left this. She left this,
Jesus,
and we got to sit here and take.
So for everyone playing at home, she just pulled out half a bloody mastiff out of her handbag.
pulled a dog out of her handbag.
It's a big dog to pull out of a handbag. Jesus, poor thing, scrunched up in there. Yeah. So that's her cousin's doll, a dog.
Cut is. It's cute and all. Ain't that right, mama? But she need to come get a dog. How you leave a whole dog? That's like leaving your kids, and you know I don't like kids. But let me say something to her. Brianna, if you are not back, if you are not home in 3 days, I'm keeping this dog. I'm keeping her. She make my face itchy and everything. We got a little bag for her because she don't like to walk around. She probably done tried to eat the dog.
The cousin eating her own dog.
Yeah, I'm getting the impression she doesn't care for her cousin that much.
She couldn't care less. No,
I don't know if this is real or not, but if it's not real, she's
no.
good.
I'm calling this is 100% real. Yep.
Okay.
You can't make this shit up.
No, God, no. No, I reckon it's pretty good too. So, yeah, no, she's done all right. Anyway, let's get on to our next one, which is okay. So it's been a while, but I think it's time that we checked in with our young friend Balin Dupree one more time.
Hi everyone, my name's Balin and I'm here with Dave, and I would like to show you that there are two people standing in front of you that both have Tourette's that are both different.
Yeah, they're different, but they share one commonality. What do you reckon that is, apart from Tourette's?
One of them's a girl and she's full of shit, and the other one is a bit of a doofus-looking bloke.
Well, I was going to say he's got boobs nearly as big as hers, but anyway.
I think the correct term is moobs.
Moobs? Okay, so his moobs are nearly as big as hers. So, yeah.
And I wanted to show you that Tourette's looks different in everyone and from case to case. Wind it up. Would you like to say anything?
Yeah, absolutely.
Penis!
Had Tourette's my whole life. I went to summer camp for kids with Tourette's when I was young, and it comes in waves. Sometimes it's really bad, sometimes it's good. I have a very minor case. I just have a couple of tics. I kind of pull my shoulder back.
Pull my shoulder back.
So just wiggles his shoulder. That's my tick. He doesn't have a tick. I reckon he's just looking at old mate there, and he's at Balin, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to try and pull some moves on her. I've got a tick too. Yeah. It's only minor, though. Not like all the crazy shit you're doing.
I've got this tick in my pants. Do you want to check it out? That's ridiculous. He just pretty much rolled his shoulder back, and that's his tick.
Yep.
All right, let's hear from Dave. Dave with the shoulder roll tick.
But it's such a huge range. You can either be very visible or almost completely invisible.
He came up to me and he asked me.
To the point where you maybe not even be seen to have Tourette's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do I have Tourette syndrome? And I said, yes, I have Tourette syndrome. And he's told me that he has Tourette syndrome. And I have no idea. This is the third person, David.
What a
I had
fucking
no
smooth
idea.
criminal. What a smooth criminal. Oh, have you got Tourette's? Because I could tell because you're a bit of a fucking mong. Oh, I've got Tourette's too.
Because he looks so normal.
Yeah.
Where she's popping off and telling him to, she's got Joe Biden buried in her backyard and to wind it up and put the ranch down. And I don't know how he could tell that she had Tourette's. So
No,
it's
hard to spot.
hard to spot, yes. But anyway, I thought that was funny. She's got her own TV series at the moment.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough. I think it's called Out Loud with Balin, and she's actually pregnant as well.
Oh, really?
So, yes, she did a I don't know if is it TMZ or TMC or AMC, one of those networks. I've got no idea, but and remember how she found a technique for being able to stop the swearing in all her texts.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought a tick was like an involuntary thing. Like when you have someone that really has Tourette's, they can't help it. They just fucking something triggers them, and they'll just do whatever it is that they're going to do, and it's a range of different sort of stuff. And I feel for those people because it's hard. But when she's just making stupid noises and I don't think she's legit. She
was able to stop herself from swearing. She said she came up with a technique that stopped her swearing outbursts. And then that seemed to coincide with the time that she actually did this miniseries for pay TV. And now that that's actually aired and it's over and done with, she's actually, finished the season. All of a sudden, she's back to telling people they've got tiny wieners and
oh, really? She's back on the wagon as far as swearing goes, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
I actually think I might have a mild case of Tourette's.
I think you do.
Now noticing all these people that have got Tourette's, I think I might, because when I'm driving, I quite often swear at other drivers.
You may have Tourette's.
Yeah, I probably should go get myself tested.
I would, yes, definitely. You can go to the conventions. You can meet Balin.
Yeah.
Show her your Tourette's. Show her your tics. Anyway, speaking of Tourette's, the next one up to actually have a look at, though, is something that, we've both had a look at this before. And we both found it quite funny. But this is probably more a case of, what we consider probably a genuine case of Tourette's. And
these guys are 100% legit.
Yeah. So this guy's a barber in England, and he has Tourette's himself, and he specializes in having kids with Tourette's, or not just kids, I guess. Any sort of customer that has Tourette's, he has
cuts their hair because he's a barber.
Yeah, exactly. So, exactly. So we've seen a few of these that were pretty funny, and we thought we'd introduce him. His name on TikTok is the Tourette's Barber. So if you want to go check him out, it's quite entertaining, but also probably gives you a good idea of what it's like to watch two people with Tourette's go at each other.
I mean, I'm not being funny. You're not really moving anymore.
Dad has a penis.
You're not moving any more than like a little kid does. Like,
Your mum's a slag and a hoe.
a hoe. Loves gardening. Sit still.
I'm not a fucking dog.
Beautiful spaniel.
I'm German Shepherd. Ed Sheeran lookalike.
My arsehole's going to sneeze.
More in my face.
This is quite a lot for me as well. Like, this is quite, never cut anyone who's got vocal traits in my chair.
Have a terrible weekend, you fucker.
For the nurses and their purses.
So does having Tourette's also make you funny? Because this kid's hilarious.
But he's just saying shit that pops into his head, and other mate does something, and they're bouncing off each other.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I like the Ed Sheeran lookalike one.
Yeah, well, he does look a bit like Ed Sheeran. It's pretty. The kid's good, but he's just saying whatever pops into his head. He's got no gate on his brain.
Yeah.
Can you be my therapist?
Oh, yeah. Willie! Philip. Philippa.
Your tits are in my face. Fuck off. Kid toucher.
Rapist.
I fingered a kid in the park.
Philip Schofield. Have you got a good group of friends around you as well? People like look out for you? Yeah? I think that's very important. Get people that understand you as well, definitely.
Yeah.
Bellend. Jump up, man. Let's just
So it's a great way to actually just insult people. Oh, sorry, got Tourette's. He just called him a bell end. So now he's flipping the bird.
And that makes it okay too. Yeah, it's okay. Exactly. I've got Tourette's, you fucktard.
Let's finish this last bit up.
Clap my cheeks.
Sorry, mate.
Not them cheeks.
Shut up, will ya?
Do you find it like comfortable when you walk around and stuff? Like, how do you feel when you're just walking around in public and doing it?
It depends where I am.
Okay.
If I'm in London, I'll be honest, mate, I've got to the point where I don't get embarrassed anymore.
Yeah.
So this is really good though. Like this kid's name's Kieran. He's in the chair, and this Tourette's barber actually, starts to engage them, not just in terms of their tics bouncing off each other, but starts to talk to these kids and find out, how their lives, are with Tourette's, how, what impact Tourette's has on their lives. So it is funny, but it's more than that too. And I think that's what we both enjoy about it.
I reckon he's doing a great job because he's engaging this younger kid. And obviously as an adult that does have Tourette's, you've lived through it all and you've copped it all and all the rest of it. And if you can, talk to a young kid and help them through some of their tough times. Because sure, if you legitimately have Tourette's, it would be hard.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be worried being in public in terms of, offending someone and then having to explain yourself all the time. It's a difficult lot in life.
Yeah.
Especially obviously because, like you say, they're involuntary. So there's not much you can do about it really. And I know there's medications that help subdue tics and things like that. But, a lifelong, being medicated lifelong. So.
Do you think it also might have something to do with the fact that they're both gingers and they may or may not have a soul?
Yes, well, that could be part of it. So, all right. Do you want to hear the rest of what he's got to say?
No.
Right, one. We might revisit Tourette's barber another week.
He's good. I love his work.
Yeah. We'll get someone else in the chair and we'll listen to them as well. So. All right, so this one is from John and Bernard K. Ruse. It's John Bernard K on Twitter or X. And this is them, a bit of a parody of them going into a bank in Australia and trying to withdraw some money and what you have to go to get your own money.
To withdraw cash in Australia, the banks want to know why, so let's go tell them the truth. Around 6,000. What is it for? My missus thinks I cheated on her last week. She's doing my head in, so I need to give her some cash and a necklace. She doesn't like flowers. She just likes designer handbags and shit.
Time, do you?
No worries. I don't know why it's important for the bank to know. It's just money.
I have to ask.
I've got to go to a beauty salon to bleach my arsehole. Yeah, there we go. Because there's a bleaching package. And they say it can make it up to 3 shades lighter. Drugs, the devil's lettuce, you would know.
That's what you want me to put, John Bernard?
I don't deal it personally. I just connect people together.
Whatever you do, it's your business.
What's the money for? Yeah. Does it matter?
Wait on. So they've asked him what the money's for, yet she just said what you do is your business.
That's right.
So
I think it's just a thing
quite contradictory.
They have to ask. Like if you go and withdraw a substantial amount of cash, every other Tuesday before you go down to the pokies when you're pulling out some large bills, they always ask you, "Are you doing this under duress?" I think that's what the deal is with it.
But they didn't ask that. They didn't ask, are you doing this under duress?
What's it for?
They said, what's it for?
Whatever the fuck
you. None of your business.
Cocaine and fucking hookers.
Well, that's pretty much what he's come out with. So, and then she goes, "Oh no, I don't want to know about it."
I don't want to know. Well, then don't ask the fucking question.
Exactly right.
I need it for steroids. Summer's coming up. Stereosonic festivals. I need a shred for summer. I mean, if you must know, I'm transitioning to be a woman, so I have to pay for the surgery. It's an expensive surgery. It's not covered under Medicare.
That's fantastic. I love that. And, these guys are actually pretty funny if you want to go follow them. As I said, it's John, Jon, Bernard K at Instagram and on X as well. K Ruse Boys, they do a lot of funny stuff. That was cool. I like that. Okay, off to our next one. Oh, actually, no, not after the next one. We've run out of all the fodder. We're on to we're introducing a new character this week, someone that we found on the internet, and Dave, it's one of Dave's favorites. So he brought this to my attention, this guy. He's laughing already. So you'll find out who this guy is at the start of the video because he introduces himself, who he is and where he's from. He's got a great intro. It's very good. You know what sucks? He's actually got he says some of the things in the intro that I used to say in another podcast I used to do a couple of years ago.
He's probably listening to it.
He might have. He stole it off me.
He was one of your 3 fucking listeners.
That was it. He's a loyal listener, though, so that's good. So anyway, he is a flat earther. So let's meet CC.
Good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's a 1/31/25. Huh? The end of January, thank God. Good riddance. Let's get the nice weather in. Well, we're in New York, or at least I'm in New York. We still got a shitty another 8 weeks of weather left, but no more cold weather. See, I noticed one thing with weather patterns, and I've been studying them for over a decade now closely. Every year, and sometimes it's in February, sometimes it's in January, but there's only one time you get it. Every year you get 1 week or 3 days some years, sometimes 4
maybe
days.
3 weeks.
But it's
maybe
typically
2 weeks.
1 week
maybe
of
not.
really shitty,
maybe 1
cold weather. Just freezing cold. Below
it's called
zero.
winter.
You wake up, it's 3 below zero, and by the time it gets to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe you're lucky if you see a single digit, 9 or 10. We always get it every year here in New York.
That would be called winter. We have the same thing here in Australia. You have a week where it gets really cold or a month where it gets really cold. Generally, we have 3 months where it's really cold. So
I actually wonder if he's going to make a point. Because he just fucking rambles and then he just starts talking about it. He'll go off on some other tangent.
He will. Well, he's about to.
And it always lasts like a few days. And then that's it. I'm not saying we go into good weather. We get 35-degree weather. We get 40-degree weather. And we get some snow still, too. But we don't get that single digits and below zero negative temperatures. No, we don't get that. Turn this off. You know, after all these years and speaking to a lot of flat earthers, I never have come across any flat earther who has said to me that the reason why they started researching this topic and finding out the truth was because of the sun. Not a single person. Usually it's curvature, it's NASA, history. Everything has just been rewritten, basically. Our history is not what you've learned. I mean, every fucking thing you've learned is a lie, basically. Everything. They're hiding everything from you. People just go along and along with their business. I mean, that's what they do,
He can't fucking explain anything, though. He rants about all this shit, but he can't back any of it up with any actual factual evidence.
Everything's a lie, and it's a lie because I tell you it's a lie.
Yeah, because
everything's wrong, and
just because. Oh,
yeah, okay. Just because. Tell us who they is for starters. That'd be a good one.
But the one that really concerns me is everybody's up in heaval about this whole thing.
Upheaval?
I don't know what that is.
It's upheaval, I think is what he was searching for.
Trying to say.
But,
yeah.
Of this Antarctic whatever bullshit and the sun. I'm not saying that they didn't go down there. Of course, they went down there. What they saw, I don't know, but that doesn't prove anything. It proves nothing. Get on with your fucking life.
Okay, so what he's talking about there is something that we'll see actually probably next week, where he got really upset about the fact that there's a bunch of YouTubers and flat Earth influencers that went down to the Arctic, or went up to the Arctic, or did they go down
South
to the
Pole.
Antarctic?
So they went down to the South Pole and they did a thing. Yep,
yes.
Called the final experiment. And it was
there you go.
Because all these other flat Earth kooks go, there is no way you could have a 24-hour sun in the Antarctic in whatever time of the year it is, because that doesn't work on a flat Earth model.
Exactly.
But it happens because of the way because of the way the Earth tilts and the way it is from the sun at that given time of the year when it's spinning. You get 24-hour sunlight, and all these prominent flat earther nut jobs go, it's impossible, because their model is a pizza dish, and the North Pole is in the center of the dish, and then everywhere else around the outside of it is the South Pole.
It's the ice wall.
That's their model, and it's an ice wall. So you can't possibly have 24-hour sun completely around the outside of their pizza dish flat Earth model at any given time. And if it is like that, clearly the Earth's got to be a globe. So there was a guy. He's from Colorado. He's a pastor or a minister or something, and he was going to sponsor two globe earthers and two flat earthers to go down there. And there was a bunch of them. There was more of them that went down there, and they did it. And two of these prominent flat earthers just went, "Well, fuck me. There is a 24-hour sun that proves that the Earth is a globe." And all the other nutters, like our mate here, fucking turned on them.
Yeah, exactly. Because they don't turn on each other very easily, do they?
No, they don't turn on each other. No. And if they don't all agree, their whole story falls apart.
Exactly right. So this is what he was referring to. We'll actually see that next week, because I think I've got that slotted for next week. It's quite funny because he gets quite upset. But now he's trying to tell you that what actually they found down there was meaningless.
Yeah.
Not why it's meaningless, but just that it's meaningless.
And let's continue doing research with flat Earth here. All right? This is bullshit. This is total fucking utter nonsense, as far as I'm concerned. I don't give a shit what they saw. I could care less.
I don't care if they've actually given me tangible evidence, because I feel like it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
They can prove it, but it doesn't fit his narrative, so therefore it's bullshit.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Lovely. Perfect.
I know what the fuck I see. I know what I see with NASA.
You didn't see shit. You weren't down there. So what did you see?
He can't fucking back anything up either. He just says shit.
Yeah. But that's the thing we love about him.
Oh, he's a fucking ranting.
I know what I see with no curvature. I know what I see with history. I know that every fucking thing is a fucking lie. And if you can't see that, and you're focused in on something up there, you're lost. I mean, there's so many other things to research. It's unbelievable.
What's he talking about?
He's a crackpot. But that's a flat Earth thing. They go, do your own research. But they ignore any scientific facts.
They did their own research.
That doesn't fit our crackpot ideals, so we'll just dismiss that. We'll just dismiss, that there's astronauts in space with cameras pointing down at Earth, and you can see that it's a fucking globe, because in their crackpot brains they don't want it to compute.
It's all CGI and AI.
Yeah,
I'd like to know what's in his vape.
In his vape, yeah.
Yeah, look at his hand. He's got a vape going there. I reckon, he's pulling hard on something.
It's medicinal, for sure.
Unfucking believable. Why this is wasting everybody's time. This is the best time of year to start researching things, because everybody's, asleep. They're not doing anything. I don't know. It's like the month of January is like the month of revelation for some people. And
I feel like
you start doing things, and then
we should fuck with him. We should start sending him messages and stuff, and just see if he can back any of it up with some actual facts, like when he does experiments and stuff. Nah.
You can't talk science with a flat earther.
We won't.
They ignore science. They ignore evidence. They ignore scientific method. They ignore physics. So how are you going to get any sense out of these?
You've just got to fight bullshit with bullshit.
Exactly. Let's do something. Yeah, okay, let's fuck with it. But if we're going to do it, let's do it in a fun way.
Yeah.
So,
I want to,
because you'll just block us otherwise.
You'll see the repercussions by the summertime. Something to look forward
anyway,
to.
I think we get the idea of what CC's like. He's a crackpot. We'll check in on CC every now and then. Like I said, we might even check in on his reaction to the 24-hour sun next week. I knew you'd be all over that. I know you love your flat Earth. So. All right. Okay. Now, here we go. Here's one of my favorites as well. I'll bring him up and you'll recognize this gentleman straight away.
Because this message is incredibly important. I need to get this out and I need people to hear it. In the beginning.
Yes, it's Daniel Alexander, otherwise known as Woke Dad, or the Shoe Fits is his actual TikTok name. But most people refer to him as Woke Dad.
When I first started here, I didn't start for other people to see it. I started so that my kids could see it because they had joined this app. And when they're with their mom, when they're not with me as a divorced dad, I needed to find a way to connect with them.
So what he's talking about is, we've talked about this before when I first introduced you to Daniel Alexander. He started his TikTok journey, I hate that word, a long time ago. And he's saying now that he did it so that he could actually communicate with his kids who, you know, he had shared custody with his ex-wife, and he wanted to be able to, you know, interact with them through video. Why he couldn't just send them a video, you know,
or talk to them
by text, or talk to them, yeah, that
like a normal fucking dad.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I mean, that's what I do with my kids.
Yes. So it'd be nice if he did that. So,
and gives them hope. And somewhere along the journey, one of my videos got out to someone else who needed hope. And they told me that I helped to save their life that day. And that forever changed my journey. It was infinitely different at that point. I started making videos to connect with a lot of other people, not just my kids. And after I got 1,000 followers, I started a group called the Love Rally. And my content was all about uplifting others. I hadn't really interjected a lot of my values. I just wanted to make a positive space for a lot of people. And I met a lot of people in the Love Rally. Well,
I'm starting to think this Love Rally has another purpose.
It's like one of those deals where you get a whole bunch of dudes in a teepee and you're rubbing like baby oil on each other and shit, yeah? I mean, they're the type of ones you've been to, right?
Oh, shit. So a love rally could also be called the grooming rally, I dare say.
Well, after that whole experiment.
Do you think he's allowed within 200 metres of a primary school?
Yeah, I don't know. He's a fucking weird guy.
Which was beautiful and amazing, and we helped so many people. I was nervous about keeping some of those people close to me because I knew that some of them didn't share the same values.
They were underage.
And as I started to share...
Allegedly.
and interject more of my values, I lost more of my friends. But one person, to this day...
I'm tipping he didn't have many friends to start with.
He isn't just there for kindness. We share the same values. He cares about...
I mean, if you had mates, you're not doing this type of shit, are you?
Well, it depends the type of mates you got, but generally not. No.
Well, no, if you had actual real mates and they saw this shit, they'd be like, what are you fucking doing, mate?
Yeah, I think he's got victims or plaintiffs. So,
yeah.
About uplifting people. He cares about taking care of others. And this video is about him. If you've never met Liquid Chano.
Liquid Chano. So he doesn't know the guy's name. He just goes by his username probably on YouTube or bloody Twitter or something like that. So I don't know how you can endorse having a friend that you only know by their tag, by their social media name. Liquid Drano? What's his name?
Liquid Drano.
I see his videos and I smile because he's just a good freaking human being. And I'm proud to call him a friend.
Boy, can he tickle my balls. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I need a wash after I watch one of these videos.
I feel like everything he says is just bullshit, or he's looking for props, or he's not
100%.
fucking genuine. It's
No, not at all.
He's just a creepy, weird fucking bloke that's, I don't know, he's icky.
That's what I mean. It feels like you're going to have a shower after you watch one of his videos. But are you familiar with the term clout?
Clout? No.
Yeah. So it's sort of like social media fame. So influence and power that you get from being, having a very successful YouTube or Instagram page, and you've got a little bit of influence as you have, and that's what they call having a bit of clout. You get a lot of followers and stuff like that, and that's what this guy looks for. He looks for one. He wants to. He wants to show you how much of a fantastic human being he is, and how he's educating the world. And there's no one
he's
on the
saving
earth like
lives
him.
and shit.
Oh, he's saving lives left, right, and centre.
But he's making poor downtrodden people's lives better, one at a time.
He's changing minds. He's changing minds single-handedly. He's winning the war of woke. So
oppression against woke individuals that are downtrodden. And
by the rest
of society.
Anyone that voted for Trump, especially, he's got a thing for Trump. But and he's looking for obviously TikTok fame. We've mentioned that before. All his early TikToks were him doing dances and then trying different ideas in terms of different types of TikToks, and they're all very embarrassing.
He's found it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I reckon most people are watching his shit just having a laugh at it. They're not taking him fucking serious.
No. By the way, there's that TikTok account called woke.dad who puts up his videos and then puts up, a comment over the top of it. And it's usually talking about how he's usually taking the piss out of him, which is really funny. Yeah. So he called Daniel bald in one of his comments. So he reported him to TikTok and got woke.dad banned because he called him bald.
Bald. Really?
Yeah. So Daniel wears a hat in every one of his videos. He's struggling.
Is he a baldy in denial?
Yeah, he's got half a carpet up there, mate. So he's not doing very well. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but you tell him, Dave. But hey. You're killing it. So maybe Daniel should do the same thing. But anyway, so that's him for this week. Yeah, it's a placid one. But what I thought was I'd also give you an idea of what Woke Dad might say if the cameras weren't on. So there's a show that I watch called Who Are These Podcasts, and also Who Are These Socials, run by a guy called Carl, and they have this thing called a super tip system where they have AI voices of prominent people on YouTube, and especially within this certain Dabbleverse, and they get them to say things by super chatting or sending in money. So I've got one of those here. So someone super chatted into their show, and it came out in the voice of Daniel Alexander.
I'm gay, like really gay. I love black cocks in my face and ears in my rape dungeon. I'm sorry, molesting room. I mean art studio. Carl, call me big boy.
So that's Daniel Alexander's voice.
You've made it, haven't you? When someone else is using an AI representation of your voice to say crazy gay stuff like that.
Yeah. It's funny you should say that, because these guys were talking about whether or not, subsequently there is some legal action going on about this super tip system at the moment.
Oh, really?
But listen, these guys sort of preempt that.
I'm starting to think he might have a legitimate lawsuit. This is for entertainment purposes only, people. We get
That's the disclaimer. It's for entertainment purposes only.
Exactly. Yeah. They have quite a few people that actually super tip and put in some really heinous stuff, and they get Daniel to say it. It's quite funny. But anyway.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, let's get on to everyone's favourite part of the show, Dear Dave.
Dear Dave, he's got the answers you crave. Dear Dave, might just lead you astray. Dear Dave, the best about the fireside round. Dear Dave, taking this town to Hoofy Town.
Yeah, I love it. That's awesome.
Nice. All right. Good. Very good. Well, this is the start of our journey of segments in the show and making it sound like a real show, a real podcast. So, anyway,
up in the production value.
Yes, we're up in the production value. Exactly right. Dear Dave, my girlfriend started a candle making hobby, but now she insists on making naughty shaped candles for every room in the house. Even worse, she also insists on giving them away as presents to all our friends and family, including my 80-year-old Nana, to whom she gave a girthy 9-inch black candle with something that looks as big as a stormtrooper's helmet on top. Should I let her express her creativity, or should I gently suggest something less phallic? Sincerely, waxed and worried. Dave, over to you. You're familiar with 9-inch
Oh yeah,
stormtrooper helmets, aren't you, Dave?
Yeah. I mean, when I did a candle making course, that's what you start with.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell, there's a lot of issues going on here. Number one, candle making.
Yeah, well,
like I feel that's a whole crazy level of craziness in itself.
Maybe she's going through menopause.
Every girl I've met that's like been into candles is a bit of a nutter. Like
candles and crystals, mate.
Yep.
Candles and crystals.
That make crystals. Yep. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know. Candle making. Okay, that's a red flag right there. But then naughty shaped candles, like cock shaped candles.
Well, dual purpose.
Yeah, that's right. But I wonder where she's getting the inspiration from to make these candles. Like, is there a club that you go to do candle making, and then they all sit around going, "Oh, this is the mold we're going to use this week," or something like that? It's like, is it like a book club, or do you just jump on YouTube or something like that and just go, "Oh yeah, I want to make candles. This is the shape and the texture, and that's how you make them." I don't know. Or do you buy it? Maybe you download an e-book, How to Make Cock Candles for Beginners. I think
cock candles for beginners.
I think I've got more fucking questions than I probably have answers.
Well, mate, that's not what you're here for. You're here to give us answers.
I know. I'm working
our audience out.
Does she want to get freaky with them? Like, is she want to, like, I don't know. like, like dribble, hot cock wax candle juice all over herself or something, or you, like, it's maybe she's crying out.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I mean, there's also another issue I have with candles, right? Every room in your house has a fucking light switch, right? Why the fuck do you need candles?
Well, they could be fragrant.
Let alone cock-shaped candles.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the fragrance is coming out of cock-shaped candles.
You've brought up the whole fragrance thing. Like, are they scented? And what sort of aroma do you make a burning cock-shaped candle? Like, are you going to burn it, and is it going to smell like lavender or vanilla?
It'd be pretty musky, I think.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, my question is, how detailed is she getting? Are we seeing?
Well, that's true.
Veins.
True. Like, when you look at it, are you just going to go, "Fuck, that's a cock," or do you just think, "Oh, that's a weird shaped candle with a stormtrooper helmet on it"? But the other thing is, what does Nana think of it? Like, I wonder if she knows what it is. That it's actually, does she know it's an actual fucking candle, or does she think it's something else? I mean, that's going to be an awkward conversation next time you go around to Nana's house.
Or Nana could have a big smile on her face.
Yeah, you're going to go around there and she's bouncing around, and you sort of go, "Oh fuck!" She goes, "I love my new candle."
Is Sandra doing those candles still?
Yeah. I actually think that the whole thing behind this, it's a cry for help. She's not getting what she needs. She's not satisfied. And, yeah, and I don't know if he's feeling insecure or, about the whole thing. Like, there's definitely more to it than I think. And I actually reckon that the problem lies with you, Tom. I mean, what are you working with? If you're not satisfying her sexual needs, and she's got to sculpt these demons and leave them lying around the house everywhere, maybe you need to get on down to your local sex shop and get yourself a penis pump and, get some work going on to satisfy her properly. I mean, that should get her mind off making fucking candles.
Yeah, it might even rev her up to make even more. So
I think that's the answer.
Okay, fair enough. So penis pump is the answer.
Tom, get a fucking penis pump, get yourself bigger, and just give her what she needs. And because it's a cry for help. It's classic.
It's a cry for help. All right. So look, you've gotten to the nitty gritty of it, mate. Fantastic. Yep. Once again, giving our listeners what they need, an answer to their burning questions. And poor old Nana might have to go without her presence for a while.
She just want the same thing every year.
All right, that's it. The Dear Dave segment has become pretty popular. We don't really get much input from our audience other than the Dear Daves at the moment. So it's pretty good. I think that maybe if we do a live show one day, we might have to do a fair few Dear Daves, all one after the other, and we could even have the chat send in a Dear Dave, and we can do a couple of live ones. So, all right. Oh, I think that's about enough from us for this week. What do you reckon?
Yep, I've had enough of it.
All right. Very good. If you've liked what you heard, don't forget to subscribe or follow us on your favourite podcatcher and reach out to us on social media somewhere. Please rate the show 5 stars if you would be so kind, but you're welcome to let fly in the comments and tell us what you really think and how we should do things better, how we should improve and up the production value. Also, don't forget to send in your problems to Dave to address right here on the show at gomelarmy@gmail.com. Just put Dear Dave in the subject so I know where to slot it in our schedule. Perfect. Lovely. Say goodbye to the listeners, Dave.
Goodbye, listeners. Thanks for tuning in. Don't break rule 1.
And remember, if you're listening to us, you are the resistance, and we will catch you next time on Get Off My Lawn, where we cover millennials who are nostalgic for a past they never actually lived through. Stay sane, stay skeptical, and most of all, stay well.
Joins the mock affair. I will sit in my chair, ironically aware, in the scope of the young, oh we dare.
Course I'm supporting LGBT, loving, gigantic, big tits.